Well, we had a nice couple of days of rest. It's Monday, I think. No, it's Sunday. At 8 o'clock in the morning, we're checking out of the hotel in Blairsville, Georgia.
Blairsville.
It's been real. We had some Taco Bell. I'm packing out a burrito and a Chicken Little. It's cold out. We're gonna grab an Uber. I don't care. We're gonna grab an Uber to back to the trail. Jesus, it's cold out. There's 3 of us splitting the Uber, so it'll be about $10 a piece. We're gonna put down 11 point something miles today. Make it down to some shelter, I forgot what it's called. Feeling good, my legs, my knees are all doing better than they were yesterday and the day before. The 0 day always tends to help. I wanna get a good picture of that tree with all the shoes in it. My shoes aren't getting hung up in it though. I'm continuing on. My knee's bothering me a little bit. Only my right knee really though. Hopefully the pain goes away when we hike out of it, so. Alright, I'll catch back up later. Just about to start hiking the trail again. Down here at Neels Gap, I think. Right under the tree of feet. You'll see the pictures. Right up above me, that tree is just full of shoes of people who have called it quits here. It's a popular spot for people to call it quits, and like I said, my shoes ain't gonna end up in that tree, so it's cold out this morning. I'm hoping it warms up. I'm excited to get back out on the trail, so. Mike, how you feeling?
Getting there.
You getting there? It's time to hammer down.
I'm a little chilly.
Yeah, we gotta start moving, warm up a little bit. I'm not putting my puffy on because I always end up taking it off 10 minutes after I put it on. Got some coffee in us. Packing out some Taco Bell for lunch or dinner tonight. I was hoping this place was open so I could get a pack weight, but hey, you know what? I shaved some pounds off my food bag. I organized it a lot better. I'm good to go, man. We're ready to get out there. We're planning on about a 5-day stretch up to Hiawassee. We could get there in 2 days, but we're gonna walk past. I think essentially what we're doing is walking past Hiawassee and then hitching back to the city, because we could get there in 2 days, but there's no sense in coming out of a city and then going back to a city in 2 days. We're gonna get back in 5. So anyway, we're about to start hiking the trail, so I'll catch back up with you next time we stop. Well, we made it to Low Gap Shelter today. It was... I thought I lost my other beer. I was about to be pissed. It was a tough hike. There's a lot of uphills, but this morning... So last night, as you guys know, we zeroed down at the hotel. Because it was really cold, and when we woke up, all the trees were covered in frost. And it was cool frost. A lot of times the snow would fall from the trees and hit us right in the head, and actually some of the chunks of snow were pretty big. So there's a lot of people down here at Low Gap Shelter. The shelter's actually pretty full. The campsites are pretty much full. Mike and I got our own campsite, which is cool. I like that. I don't care. If more people come, they're more than welcome to camp out over here. How you feeling, Mike?
Pretty tired, but feeling alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Legs are hurting. Got a fire. I'm hungry.
You just ate.
Still hungry.
Yeah, I hear you. Speaking of hungry, we got the best trail magic today. So, at probably like 6 miles in, there's a parking lot, and we were soaking wet from all the sleet that fell off the trees. All our gear was wet. Things were starting to melt. Things were starting to warm up a little bit, but it was still pretty chilly. So we sat down in this parking lot to eat lunch. We made ramen because it was cold out, so we wanted something hot. And as we were eating our food, a gentleman comes over to us and says, "Are you guys through hiking?" And we're like, "Yeah, actually we are." And he's like, "Well, if you stick around, I'm about to set up some trail magic." So, I mean, we're never going to refuse trail magic. So we sat there and waited for him. He set up these 2 big picnic tables, and he pulled out these like tinfoil food heaters or something, and inside one of them was a whole bunch of barbecue, like pulled pork. Down here they just call it barbecue. So we made like pulled pork sandwiches, and one of the sauces he made, it was called like mustard madness or something like that, and it was delicious. And I also had some potatoes and green beans and chunks of salt pork that were all just like boiled, almost like a boiled dinner. And they had homemade lemonade and milk and chocolate milk and coffee and water to top off your water bottles, fruits and brownies, and it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm not sure how long he stayed there, but a lot of the people we met left the parking lot just a little bit too early to get the trail magic. So, but yeah, that was delicious. And then right after that, we climbed. That was probably like 3,000 foot climb. And then we hiked for 13 miles today and got to Neels Gap shelter, which also today marks our 50th mile, which I think is cause for celebration. So, celebrate we shall with these beers we hiked out with. To 50 miles.
50 miles.
Yeah, it's a good, I feel like that's a pretty good pace. Fairly easy. Today we had a lot of climbs and a lot of downhills. It's been tough on the joints. My ankles are hurting. Even after the 0 day and the rest. I mean, it's only a day. We hiked 11 miles into the town and then hitchhiked another 10. So we really only took 1 day off, and even still, we walked around in the city for about 8 miles. Had to do laundry, eat, go to the grocery store and stuff. So, well, we woke up this morning. It was cold. It was wet. It rained, but I was pretty well tarped up. Yeah, we can fill up right here. We woke up at like 7:30 or 7:40. Ate breakfast and hit the trail by 8:40 or something like that. Took us a little while, but now we're gonna grab some water. I think we got like 11, 12 miles to put down today. So it'll be fun. So we camped down at the bottom of this mountain near Indian Grave. I forgot the name of the first mountain. The Unicoi Gap. That's where we camped. We're on Rocky Mountain right now. Look at that view. Kind of tough to see on the phone, but we camped down there with our buddy Awesome and another guy from South Georgia. I think he said his name was Sammy. It's supposed to be a nice bright sunny day today, so we saved the 2 4,000 peaks for when we can see the views. I'm feeling good this morning. It's we hit the trail at like about 8:45. We got 10 miles to go. We're climbing over 2 4,000 foot peaks today. One of them is called Rocky Mountain. Next one we're doing is Trey Mountain. There's a shelter up there. We're probably hopefully gonna find a registry for the fucking first time, basically. Sorry for the cusses, kids. Yeah, this is beautiful. We're putting down 10 miles today. We're gonna pretty much polish off the food bag by the end of the day today, I think. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll have lunch, but I think my last dinner is tonight, so we're gonna have to stop at Hiawassee. Resupply, that's 5. So after the 10 today, we got 5 to Hiawassee, and then we're just gonna resupply and hit the trail again. We're gonna skip town this time, save some money. Well, we just hiked up our second 4,000 foot peak of the day. The first one was called Rocky Mountain. The second one was called Trey Mountain. We're sitting here at Trey Mountain Shelter now. I just signed the first logbook over there because me and Mike have been skipping these like idiots. So we're not gonna get the achievement unlocks Figured we're stopping for lunch. I'd show you guys what I'm eating today. It's a tuna fish, bacon, pepperoni, cheddar cheese wrap. So there's a lot of stuff going on in there. We got Awesome over here eating lunch with us today.
Woo!
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Excellent. How you doing?
Oh, great, dude. Couldn't ask for a better day. Blue skies, no rain, 60 degrees, I'd say. Beautiful outside. We got another probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles to put down today. They should be a lot easier than these. Those were 2 tough peaks, but we did it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. Yeah, we've done, I'd say maybe even better than 5, but I don't know. I'm terrible at mileage, dude. If I say 5, we've probably done 3, and if I say 3, we've probably done 10, so. Anyway, I'm gonna suck this wrap down real quick without even chewing it, because I'm starving. And then we're gonna hike on out of here. Well, it's April 11th. I'm having a real rough morning. I skipped breakfast so we could get to town quick. That's a bad idea. A lot of uphills, a lot of downhills. Twisted my ankle already. Not too bad. The pain's already gone. But yeah, I'm having a real rough morning. It probably hasn't been this rough since the first day for me. But you just kind of got to deal with the bad. Keep on walking. Eventually, you'll get to camp and you'll be able to sit back and kind of relax. We got a long day today. Yeah, we get to have a beer and some city food. Got to be probably about, I don't know, 2.5 miles from here. We'll get into the city, or at least hopefully hitchhike for a ride into the city. Yeah, I cannot stress how hard of a morning it's been for me. My knees are killing me. My hips are killing me. I'm surprised at, this is the worst I've felt the whole trip. Maybe after yesterday. I know yesterday was a lot of hard hiking, a lot of elevation gain and a lot of decline. But man, it's tough to push yourself through these kind of moods, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna push through it. It'll get better. It can only get better. I'm hoping once that sun warms things up, maybe that'll brighten my mood a bit, but right now I just pop my headphones in. I'm listening to the Dead Zone. So it's kind of helping to pass the time, get out of my own head a little bit. We gotta get to town. We gotta resupply. We gotta get to a place called Knob. That's about 11 something today. So I'm just gonna fucking put down the miles and kind of escape reality for now. Get out of my head and concentrate on the story. And before I know it, I'm hoping we'll be in town, but I'm kind of trying to shove that bad mood down and push through it. It's tough though. Well, we were supposed to stop at Knob last night. That didn't work out. We never found it. So we ended up hiking an extra almost 2 miles, I think, to some random ass campsite. Met up with some people we were hiking with on day 1. One of them hasn't taken a 0 day yet, which is pretty impressive. Feeling pretty good today. Way better than yesterday. We got about 11 miles to do today, I think. We're gonna be climbing up our first 5,000 foot peak called Standing Indian Mountain. Oh yeah, we're crossing our first border here in a couple miles, so I'm gonna pull my little dude out and take a picture of him on that sign. I didn't skip breakfast today. That was a bad move the other day. The hiking started out with a little bit of an uphill, but it hasn't been too bad so far. We just started maybe 10-15 minutes ago. I hiked out a Four Loko last night. That's 12%. Trudeau. You'd love those. So we had a good night last night. Met some new people. Had a good campfire. all told stories around the campfire. And all in all, it was a good night. So I'll catch back up with you once we get to the border. Take a picture with my little dude. So yeah, I'll be back.